It's no secret. It's an election year. All you have to do is turn on the news or go on social media, and you'll see all of the campaigning that is going on. There's always certain issues that come up during an election year, one of them being the freedom of religion. The freedom of religion is the right that you and I have as Americans to come here to church, to call upon the name of the Lord, to worship Him, and to hear His word proclaimed. That's the right that you and I have that's guaranteed to you and I under the Constitution. But if you look at the Supreme Court and some of the cases that have been brought to the Supreme Court, that freedom has been coming under attack more and more. There are a couple of different responses we can have to this. We can just put our heads in the sand and pretend that nothing is going on and just go about the normal activity of the church. Or we can be bold. We can use the freedom that we have as Americans and we can proclaim Christ. We can use the freedom of religion. But you and I, we live in a world of canceled culture. I don't have to say much because you know about it, where if a person doesn't agree, doesn't like what you're saying or what you stand up for, they'll simply cancel you out. This idea has come into the church. Some churches are so afraid to proclaim Christ and proclaim His entire word that they've taken the approach of watering it down. That way, the law and the gospel, it doesn't offend someone. They're afraid to call sin what it actually is. Other churches have taken the approach of the cafeteria style, where they pick and choose different parts of God's word that they want to talk about and they want to follow. But other parts they'll leave alone because that's not good for our culture. But this isn't what we are to do with our freedom of religion. With the freedom of religion guaranteed to you and I, we are to boldly proclaim Christ, His entire law, His entire gospel. We are to tell people about the law, what God tells us we must do for Him, and we must tell them about the gospel, what He has done for each and every one of us through His Son, Jesus Christ. You and I, we have the freedom of religion guaranteed to us under the Constitution. So I tell you to be bold, to use that freedom that has been given to us, to proclaim Christ and Him crucified for the sins of the world and risen from the dead, so that more and more people can know about the hope that is only found in Jesus Christ. If you'd like to know more about the freedom of religion, about what Christ has done for us by His death and His resurrection, then please join us for worship here at St. Matthew. Or you can visit us on our website at www.stmats.net.